Firstly, I affect the demon with this God flow. Then put out my queen and yell out bravo. Yeah, we on baby number quattro. Yeah, my whole crib look like a art show. Yeah, pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird. Let me fly away, Nelly Furtado.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the LA Chargers. 3 quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. The CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in, because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that foot miscue, and I'd say their plan worked to perfection.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and
right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here's Herbert. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Herbert back to the air. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Terry McLaurin, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Stroud on 3rd down now. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely got to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Now meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 2nd down, here's a run with Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is the tight end fan. And he does not get to the 1st down marker as they stop him at the 19. On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and this Texans defense stands tall. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one complete. It's tanked down. A huge play there for Houston. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Dayon Henley there on the tackle. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the same. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Stroud. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, he sheds himself free. Still on his feet. He's on his way. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. As Stroud now to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From a yard out. And the Texans get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Herbert on 1st down now. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Out of the gun, Herbert. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Chargers at 5-7 now on the year. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. And that will be incomplete as well. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Tigers will automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. 4th down, here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Back to the air, Herbert on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Allen! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll roll him out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Texans on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the gun, Bigsby. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tank Bigsby with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 102 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Stroud and company going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
That's a love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Stanley. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Play action. Stroud now. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 73 yards. And the Texans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught at the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw into the hands of Fant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. On first down, it's Herbert. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 under pressure, and they got to him again. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, I took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Herbert throwing again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Here goes Stroud again. Buying time to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Stroud to throw it. Smith and Jigba with a grab. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud sets up the play action. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Shakes off the sack. Rolling to his right. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Stroud out of the gun here. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake the block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Pushing his way through. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 117 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Right back to him on first down. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Hey, check that. Check.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4 down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, If we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on 3rd down now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown. Tank Bigsby. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
And he will get into the end zone, but there is a flag down. This one may be coming back. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Alert! Alert! Mustang 19!
Now Stroud. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. And Stroud now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Stroud on third down now. In trouble, and he's taken down. Terrell Bernard able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
The one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Let's go, let's go.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On first down, here's Stroud. Here's a diving catch right side. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Stroud working out of the gun. This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Bigsby. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They snap it to Herbert. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. Touchdown, Chargers. Noah Fan from 13 yards out. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point. That will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their...
And it'll be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. One final shot for C.J. Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete.